So in keeping with my whole idea of trying to keep these videos as simple as possible with the least amount of setup that I can get away with, here is an IKEA reading lamp with a diffuser on it. So there's some sort of professionality towards, not every reading lamp that people have from IKEA has a diffuser on it. It's just a lump, I was going to say. It's a piece of material that sits over a light that hopefully doesn't go on fire, but in some way makes the light better. I don't know. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about in this one briefly is a kind of a tip that I got, or a technique if you want, or something I got from years ago on a Udemy course of all places, where it was some sort of course I was doing, maybe about persuasion or about, I don't know, confidence building or some sort of maybe marketing thing. I don't know what it was doing. I've any number of Udemy courses that I mostly finish, to be fair, but some I don't, and some of the free ones you just kind of look in. Anyway, before we go off in that Udemy tangent. So what it is basically how to have a better kind of interaction with people in general. And I found it extremely useful on the internet with dealing with people, particularly people I don't really know. So like say people leaving comments on YouTube videos or on blog posts and stuff like that. But I've also found it handy in email exchanges with people I know. Like it's not just strangers or random people off the internet. And the whole idea is to not make people wrong unless you really have to. And in a sense, what that means is that, say I have put up a post and it's about how to do magic with the four devils, as I have made a post about this, but it's just it's just an example. And then someone leaves a comment asking a question that is answered in the actual blog post that I've written or the video I've done or whatever it is. Now, rather than going, as I said in the video, or as I wrote in the third paragraph above, I just answer the question. Just answer the question. There is no need to make that person wrong or make them feel bad. No one is under any obligation to, actually read your stuff, watch your videos, or any of these type of things. And some people just miss them. I know I've often read through text or whatever and just missed some key piece. And when you're in a rush and you're doing plenty of things, you're, you can sometimes miss these things, and it's just human nature and stuff. And sometimes people are asking questions as well, just to have some sort of interaction, and it's not, they mightn't necessarily really care about the answer, which you have to think about as well. And they just want to kind of in some way interact with you or, have some sort of social interaction. And I don't mean that just because I'm a guy off YouTube or whatever, but I mean, you can have that at work or, or someone just trying to show an interest in what you're doing or something like that. Maybe your mom, your sister, something like that, just doing that. So this idea of making them wrong by going, well, I actually covered that in the video. I found when you don't do that, they'll go away happy, you go away happy because you don't feel like an ass for doing something like that, or you don't feel, like you're morally superior to people or whatever. And everyone kind of just wins in that. And there's absolutely no need for it. And I know if I have been sent an email and it says, as I said in the last email, blah, 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 it just drives me insane. And I hate the person who sent it to me immediately. And there's no need for it. Like, they could just answer the question. It takes as many words to just, copy paste the link or, just re-say what you have to say as it does to chastise the person for asking, a seemingly already answered question. So since I've been doing that, I found that a lot of my kind of online annoyances have gone away, in that if people ask me a question, there's no kind of thing of, I didn't look at the video, why did I ask? Just answer the question. Just answer it. And they get the answer they want. You come off as being a nice guy or a nice girl, or for, just being friendly and being a decent human being, and everyone wins. So don't make people wrong unless you really have to. Unless they're really being an ass. And even then, I would be with Stuart Wilde on the kill them with kindness, or, softly, softly. Always return aggression with kindness or softness or whatever. That doesn't mean like acquiesce to people's bullshit or, just give in to people. You get stand your ground, whatever, but you don't have to be nasty and you don't have to return the thing that has been sent at you. And I've done that particularly on Reddit. I'm very nice to people who've sent me because Reddit's like full of people who hate everyone more than most places, but it's still my favorite social media. Actually, Discord is probably my favorite social media. And so if, something is particularly nasty in Reddit because it's anonymous and that kind of thing, that if you just return it with kindness, people the next thing seems to be that they've returned with kindness, and it just, you know, it's all this kind of beautiful hippie shit that we all should do. So that's just my thought for today, that if someone asks you a question on something you've done, be that a work thing, a family thing, or something, and rather than saying something like, as I said in the last email, or as I said in the video, as I said in the, you know, whatever, the previous phone call, just answer it. Just answer whatever it is they're asking, even if it is repeating yourself. And what happens is everyone walks away feeling great. So until tomorrow, enjoy.